Hello, what's up? How are ya? How you doing today? Watch my video. You watch my video. Okay, we're just gonna get ready. I'm just gonna get ready. Outside light again. Daylight. It's real bright and sunny out. I'm not complaining a bit, but what we're not going to do today is fuck with the exposure. So it's probably gonna get bright and then dark and then bright and then dark. We may get interrupted too because, actually, let me put my phone on vibrate. We may get interrupted because I had to take Tim in earlier to take his truck to be serviced. So, damn, the sun is just going away. As soon as I start to film, it's just gone. What the hell? Oh, I promise I wouldn't fuck with the exposure. I feel like it's going to come back out here in a minute. Damn it. Come on, here she comes. Here she comes. There she is. There she is. Okay, the sun came back out. So, I am going to use all the stuff from my Boxycharm to get ready today. I need to quit looking at the viewfinder. Stop looking at the viewfinder. My stuff is like everywhere because I took my little table here. Dude, oh my god, you guys. Oh, by the way, thank you for all your comments on my last video about my back. Literally after reading those comments, I was like, wow, I am a piece of shit. Like, my problems are nothing compared to what y'all got going on. Like, I feel for you guys. I know how it is. I mean, I don't know how it is to the extent that some of you guys got it. Because a lot of you guys were telling me about your back issues and stuff like that. And I feel like mine is so minuscule compared to what you guys are doing. Or what you guys got going on. This is just the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. I've been using this as like a little glowy primer a little bit lately, and I like it very much so, because y'all know I like my forehead to look real fucking shiny, because I feel like the shinier my forehead looks, the less you can see my wrinkles, so that's a plus, right? Back to what I was saying, this weekend, Tim and I have decided to, let me rewind it back a little bit. So we decided that because we do not have the money currently to do complete overhaul, because I told you guys, if y'all are new here, like I bought a house like 6 months ago. I've been doing stuff to it. That's basically the short version of it. Because we don't have the money right now to do like a complete overhaul on our bathrooms, because when we get the money to do our bathrooms, we're going to just gut them and put like all new, like I want to do like a walk-in shower. Right now we just have like inserts. My main bathroom has like a bathtub / shower insert, you know, those ones where it's just like a wall and then your bathtub's here in your shower, you know what I'm talking about. So we have inserts right now, and we plan on like taking those out and like redoing everything. Blah, 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 whatever. So we decided that we're going to do small, you know, like easy projects, because honestly, the cost of what we want to do to our bathrooms is a lot. Like, I feel like once we actually have it done and get everything quoted, it's probably going to be up in the $10,000 to $15,000 range for both bathrooms. And we just bought our fucking house, so obviously we don't, you know, have the money to do that right now. This is dark. This is the color light, and it's CC cream. It's a little dark on me right now, not gonna lie, but we'll work with it. So anyways, so what we decided to do is just do like small little updates and stuff like that on it, right? So as y'all know, maybe you don't know, but if you saw that we did, remember how I told you guys we did like epoxy on our countertops, like the countertop epoxy or whatever? So we decided to do that we were going to do that for the bathroom. So we go to Menards and we like get this necklace, like my foundation is going like to my necklace and like cutting it off and makes it look like my head is like separate from my body. It's real bright. Is it real bright? I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I'm not changing the exposure. Sue me, Veronica. I'm not going to do it this video. So anyways, where was I? Oh yes, we're going to do epoxy countertops, right? So because we were going to do epoxy countertops, we decided that, hold on, where's my concealer? I got shit all over the place in here because I was doing this table, which I'll get to into in a second. Hold on, BRB, I can find my concealer. I don't know where I put it. Okay, I found it. So I'm gonna use my Kylie concealer. I've been using this one lately. I'm really liking it. So anyways, we decided we're gonna do epoxy. We get to Menards, and we were just like looking around, and the like countertop stuff is back kind of by the paint at our Menards, and Tim's like, oh, look at this. There were these like laminate countertops, right? Which is what we had in there before, but it was like an ugly ass old fucking style laminate, you know what I mean? Not cute. That's what it was not cute. So we were looking at laminate, and we talked to this guy there, and we're like, yo, we're wanting to do our bathroom, blah, 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 blah. So we seen this piece of laminate that would just happened to be the exact same size as what our bathroom counter was, because we measured the length of it. And this piece of laminate that looked like marble was literally $75. And I'm like, oh my God. First of all, that's gonna save so much work. Because if you guys have ever done epoxy before, it's a lot of work. It's a really cool ass, inexpensive ass result, but it is a lot of work. Let me make sure there's nothing in this Boxycharm that no, there's not. Anyways, it's a lot of work to do. So I'm like, dude, for 75 bucks, and it's like the same size as our counter, right? We should totally just do this. So we get this piece of laminate. Do I have a picture of it? I might have a picture of it. I'll put it up here if I have a picture of it. So we get this piece of laminate. We're like, yeah, we're going to put this in our bathroom. It's going to look so good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we plan it out over the weekend. We're like, we're going to do this weekend. Let's fuck this up. It can't be that hard, right? Literally all you have to do is, because I wanted to put a vessel sink in it, because it was just this flat piece of countertop. There was no like cut in it for the sink, but it's not that complicated, right? I mean, I could figure it out. I seen a video up on the book where this bitch built an entire house just watching YouTube videos. So I was like, I can fuck this up. So I, you know, obviously looked up some YouTube videos and saw that it was super easy to do a vessel sink. All you have to do is like drill a hole for, you know, the drain of the sink to go through, and then drill a hole for your faucet. Easy peasy, right? So we're like, we're gonna fuck this up. We could do this. Yeah. The weekend comes, and we get all of our supplies together, get everything together. We take our fucking bathroom countertop out, pull it off of the vanity, pull the bathroom countertop off. And so Tim's like, let's take the countertop in there before we cut it so we can like line the sink up and see where we want to drill the hole for the drain, okay? And mind you, like, you would think that because Tim is Hubs, BT Dubs, if you don't know. I mean, we're not married, but we're pretty much married, so I just call him Hubs, whatever. Anyways, so you would think, being that he owns a painting business, he would like know all about construction, but he doesn't. He doesn't know anything about it. He just paints. That's all he does. I mean, he doesn't paint anymore, but that's all he knows about is painting, right? That's all he's done all of his life is paint. So we decide that we're going to take this countertop in there, line everything up, get all of our ducks in a row, right? We got it. We're fucking house builder, construction worker people. Yes. So we pull the fucking old countertop off, take it out to the garage, bring the new one in, set it down, and what we soon realized was that the countertop, yes, it was 60 inches wide, which was, you know, what we had measured, or 60 inches long, but the width of it came out past our door. So like, when we put the countertop on there, we could shut the door. So what we had soon realized is obviously that wasn't gonna work. So after ripping our countertop off and realizing that we're fucking idiots because the only thing we measured was the length and not the width of this countertop, because we thought they all came standard, because the guy at Menards was like, yeah, they all came standard, blah, blah, blah. So we go to take this countertop back, and we're like, oh yeah, we'll just switch it out with the right size, right? Because they all come standard, which is what the dude at Menards told us. So we're like, we'll just like switch it out with the right size, right? No. Apparently they all come standard because they are kitchen countertops. And what we have found out was that the standard size for a bathroom laminate is 22 inches wide, and standard size for a kitchen laminate is 25 inches wide. So long story not so short, we were fucked. We're like, oh my God, what are we going to do now? Because we had planned on this whole time, like, doing this countertop. So we ended up going to Lowe's, trying to find one at Lowe's, couldn't find one. I mean, y'all, we like bought the countertop, bought the vessel sink, bought all the tools to do it. We bought these like drill bits that go in our drill to drill the holes. We bought the silicone to like glue the sink in. We bought the drain for the sink. We bought the faucet. Like, we bought everything to do this that now we cannot do. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, what the fuck are we gonna do? So we go to Lowe's to see if they had, you know, a fucking bathroom countertop. They did not. Everything that we were looking for was, okay, so the problem is that, I guess I didn't explain this. The problem is that we wanted to get this done before, we're having a birthday party for Aiden on the 30th, and we wanted to get our bathroom done before the 30th. So everything that like actually fit the countertop in the bathroom was special order, and it was like 2 to 3 weeks out. So, unfortunately, we were stuck in a rock and a hard place. So we went to Lowe's, looked at Lowe's, couldn't find anything at Lowe's. Like I said, everything was like special order, and we had to order it, and it was 2 or 3 weeks out. Like, we were just like stuck. We ended up going to this place called KSI, which is like a bathroom / kitchen type. They do countertops and stuff like that. And asked him like, yo, do y'all got like a fucking laminate countertop we can get real quick? He's like, no, you have to order that. So, we're like, what the hell are we gonna do? And I was like, well, since we already have the countertop off, since the hole for the sink is already cut, we might as well just epoxy over it, right? And I haven't, if you guys watched forever ago, I had done a vlog. I'm gonna use this, what is this? CoverFX Perfect Face Palette or whatever it is. It came in our Boxycharm. So we decided that we're just gonna have to do the epoxy. I'm gonna use the highlighter in here. I'm kind of scared because it looks a little dark, right? It's a little bit dark. It's a little dark. Not too bad, but it's got this thing in here called a, oh yeah, that almost looks like blush. It's got this thing in here called a brightener, but I don't really know, like, I'm sure you're not supposed to like put this under your eyes or anything, but it's like a highlight. So I guess let's just try and use that as a highlight, girl. Oh, that's like white, isn't it? Oh, wow. Oh, not bad, not bad. That looks pretty good. Okay, okay. Back to what I was saying. So, where was I at before I stopped myself with the highlighter? What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, once we figured out, like, we're basically screwed and we're going to do the epoxy. I haven't done epoxy in so long. Like, y'all remember that, was it a vlog or just like I think it was a vlog where me and Tim were just kind of foxing around, like, doing epoxy stuff. If you don't know what epoxy is, it's basically like this, almost like acrylic. Dude, this highlighter is like really dark on me, isn't it? It's almost like acrylic. So, you know, like acrylic furniture, it's like that clear plastic furniture. That's kind of what epoxy is. And you can add like colors to it and stuff like that. I'm sorry about the lighting. You can add like colors to it and stuff like that and make these really neat designs. And if you guys have ever seen like acrylic pours, like videos on acrylic pours, that's kind of what epoxy is, but with more permanency. So, we already had all the stuff to do it, but I hadn't done it in so long. So I was like, I need to practice like my form. I need to practice my methodology on how to get what we're getting, because what we want to do is epoxy that countertop to look like Carrara marble. So I had a couple of boards and this table that I used to like put my makeup on to film with. I wanted to do this and use it to practice, you know? So, I mean, that entire story was basically the explanation of I don't know, because I kind of got lost there for a second, didn't I? I've had a lot of caffeine today, y'all. Sometimes when I drink too much caffeine, I forget what I'm talking about. So basically, this is like all epoxied. It looks all good and all new and all nice. I think that's where I was going with that. I'm not really sure. So, we decided we're going to do the counter and the epoxy now, which I'll show you guys like in a video, you know, in the future before and after, because I haven't actually done the countertop yet. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, because it's like, you know, permanent. This is what it's gonna be. Like, if I fuck it up, it's fucked up forever, you know, because it's already got the hole cut for the sink. So since we decided to do that, we went ahead and, oh, why am I closing this? I'm gonna use the bronzer in here. Since we decided to do that, we went ahead and bought a sink. And what we have realized, because the sink that we had in there was almond, if you guys remember, and if you have an older house, you've probably got, you know, sinks or bathtubs or whatever in that almond color. It's almost like that beigey kind of off-white color, and we want to switch everything out to white, right? So because our sink was like in this almond color, we didn't want to use the old sink in there. We wanted to get a white one. So we go to Menards to buy the fucking sink and lo and behold, it's a fucking special order. It's a special order, of course, and it's not going to come in for like 2 or 3 weeks, which is awesome. So we're like, fuck, what are we going to do? So I found another sink at Menards, and I was like, let me just get this one because the measurements are, you know, kind of on. They're like, the measurements was like, our sink was 20 inches wide by like 17 inches long, and this one was like 21 inches wide by like 17 3/4 inches long or something like that. So I'm like, this one will work, this will do. So then I had this thought that, so what's happened with it seems like with everything that we have tried to do to this house, I'm just using the contour color right now, BT dubs. I mean, I'm just getting ready, but I just decided to tell you guys what I'm using. So I had this thought that everything that we've tried to do with this house, everything that we've tried to replace with this house has come from Lowe's. So after I already bought the sink like an asshole, I texted him and I was like, you know what? I almost wonder if maybe the sink didn't come from Lowe's because every other thing that we've tried to purchase at this house has come from fucking Lowe's. But we try to get everything at Menards. So we have a contractor card for Menards for Tim's business or whatever. And we get 2% cash back for using the contractor card. And then we get some other kind of rebate that they get for like spending money there or whatever. So we decided that I would go over to Lowe's and look, and if they had something at Lowe's that fit better, the exact sink that we didn't have to special order, that's what we would do. I would just take that sink back. So I go to Lowe's, and lo and behold, they have the exact sink that fits into our hole in our countertop. So now I have 2 sinks to take back to Menards, a faucet, and a slew of tools used to cut laminate with, which is awesome. So today, when Tim gets off of work, before we go to karate, I am going to laminatize. I'm just using blush out of here. Laminatize our, oh, that's kind of a cute blush, isn't it? I'm going to do the laminate countertop, which again, I'm real fucking nervous about. I don't know what to do. Oh girl, I just hope I don't fuck it up. Oh, these are did I use the brushes? Damn it, I was supposed to use this brush. This is such a nice little blush brush. It was at Moda. These little brushes that came in the Boxycharm. This little brush is like so nice for blush. I tried to use it for highlight, but it's just a little bit too flimsy to use as a highlight brush, but it's really nice to use as like a blush or bronzer brush. I'm going to take this highlighter, since it's like a bronzer color, and try to tone down the pinkness of that blush just a little bit. But it's so nice. I like this little palette, actually. I'm going to pick up some of this finishing powder because I haven't used this yet, and like, powder my face with it. I'm kind of scared because it's so sparkly looking. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I usually don't powder, but I wanted to just try that out. Let me throw my brows on real quick, and then I will BRB, because I don't want to do my brows on camera because they take forever. So let me throw my brows on real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, my brows are on. They are what they are. I've been having so much trouble with my brows lately. I don't know what the dealio. I don't know what the dealio. I need like a transition color. I am going to grab my Urban Decay palette. I was going to grab my Zodiac palette, but it's big. And I just want to use this Weekender for transition because I'm just going to put this on to be able to use the whole palette or whatever. So anyway, what was I talking about? Because Tim called me and I completely forgot what I was talking about. I think I was like still... oh, and I put some, after I did my brows, I put some, what's it called? What's that called? Shape tape on my eyes because I felt like that Kylie concealer was a little bit too, like too hydrating for my eyes and it was creasing really bad. So dried it up with the shape tape and I put just that, Pretty Vulgar powder over the top of it just to set it. So anyways, yeah, I'm so nervous about doing our countertop just because it's a little bit scary. Like this, my table, I should like take a video and show you guys even though it's like full of shit. But my table turned out so nice and it actually looks like real Carrara marble. The only problem with that is that like if I fuck up that countertop, girl, I ain't got no more chances. But I think it's gonna turn out nice. I'm gonna be positive about it, have a positive attitude about it, and just do it up, girl. Just do it, do it, do it. Remember that? What was that from? It was from Ben Stiller movie where he goes, do it, do it. Was that from the Dodgeball? Do it. What was that from? Oh my god, I know you guys are screaming at me. So anyway, yeah, so I'll shut up about my countertop now. I'm just like a little scared because we're doing it as soon as Tim gets off of work. I'm just using this contour color. So yeah, back to the whole back situation. As I said, like in my last video, if y'all watched my last video, if you didn't watch my last video, I guess I could like preface that. I should have prefaced that in the beginning. If you guys didn't watch my last video, I completely fucked my back up. I have the back of a 90-year-old woman, which is awesome. There's like all kinds of problems and shit with it, but I will say it feels so much better today. Yesterday I went to the chiropractor. He adjusted me. It was a little bit sore yesterday, but I just kind of dealt with it. I didn't want to like dwell on the fact that it was sore, so I did some stretching exercises and stuff like that for it just to get it, you know, like loosened up a little bit. And today I woke up and I was like, oh my god, it feels so good. It feels so much better. I'm always a little bit sore like after getting adjusted. But yesterday, today it wasn't so bad. It was a little sore yesterday, like I said, but today it was okay. So I'm good. And I'm sitting here and I've been sitting here for like a half an hour and it's okay. It's getting a little bit sore to where I feel like I have to like lean back a little bit to, give my back a little bit of relief, but other than that, we kosher, girl. It's all kosher. I'm just gonna take a denser brush and still use that contour color and darken the outer corners up a little bit. My basic ass bitch, you know. Me, oh Jesus, that's real bright. Damn, that sun did come back out though, didn't it? Just my basic ass, you know, this what I got going on. Anyway, so we doing good. I honestly like don't feel like I need to go to the chiropractor anymore because it's getting better, but Tim like won't let me stop. He's like, our chiropractor's really good. He's not just gonna make you, he won't like continue to bring you in if he doesn't feel like you need it, you know what I mean? So since I went Monday, last week I went Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Since I went Monday yesterday, I don't have to go back till Friday, which is a good thing. And Tim's like, he won't make you come back, like, to keep on doing it. The thing that sucks, though, is that I found out when I was leaving yesterday. So our insurance, I have medical mutual insurance. This is like, get ready for some super fucking adult conversation. I hate being an adult. So I have medical mutual insurance. It is a privately owned insurance because or like a private pay insurance or whatever, because Tim, A, we're not married, and B, even if we were, he owns his business, so he has to have private pay insurance anyways. So I have private pay insurance, which I go through Medical Mutual, which I pay $397 a month for my fucking insurance with a $6,000 deductible. So not only do I pay $6,000 a year for this insurance, but I pay a $6,000 deductible. Tell me how it is that I pay more on my insurance than I make a month, literally. Like, my insurance costs more than I make. How is that okay? And they told me, you know, when we tried to like re-up that, they're like, oh, well, at your, what's it called? At your, what is it? Income. I couldn't think of the word income. At your income, you would qualify for the medical card, okay? But they will not give me a medical card because I live with my kid's dad. So, in the eyes of insurance, because Tim and I are not married, I have to pay that amount for insurance because it is the amount of our entire family income. So I have to pay a family income for insurance, but since I qualify for the medical card, they won't give me a medical card because of Tim's income. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so fucked up. So I pay $400 a month for insurance. The one fucking good thing about our insurance, the one like perk that we have discovered in the like 3 or 4 years that we have held this insurance, right, is that chiropractic clinics are covered, okay? So we get 12 chiropractic sessions or appointments or adjustments or whatever the fuck you want to call it. We get 12 a year without pay, right? Well, apparently in 2019, apparently the insurance company figured, well, fuck, that's way too much money we're paying for, because they changed that. And when I went into, I'm just using this highlighter color as my eyeshadow, my shimmer shadow. When I was checking out after I had gotten adjusted, she's like, so we looked up your insurance and they only cover a certain amount and you owe $297. So I was a little pissed off because I thought, wow, I got 12, you know, appointments free and clear because I paid $400 a month for insurance, and I should have. Now I have to pay for, which is super dope. And I was like, oh my God, I don't need it anymore because my back feels better. But Tim's like, fuck that, you're gonna go. Like, it's your body, I don't care. It's not like we're fucking poor and can't afford it. Like, you're gonna go do it. So, I don't know how long I have to, I'm just using that brightener color. I don't know how long I have to, like, continue to do it or whatever, but it sucks, girl. It really does. Oh, did you see that eye booger fly out of my eye? Gross. Yeah, so I don't know how much longer I have to do it for. Hopefully not that much longer. I'm gonna talk to chiropractor and be like, yo, what up, dude? Let's get the ball rolling here. Let's fix it up because I don't want to have to pay for it anymore. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna tight line real quick with my NYX Keeping It Taut. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put it, do I? I didn't put anything under my lower lash line. Do I want anything under my lower lash line? Yes, let's do that. Let's put some eyeshadow under our lower lash line because I don't put mascara down there, so I need a little something. So, anyways, that is my adulting for the week. I get to pay out of pocket for my chiropractor appointments that I used to not have to, that I pay $400 a month of insurance for. Insurance sucks, you guys. Do any of you guys know of any like cheaper ended insurance, like health insurance wise, that you can get? Do you, I don't look into like anything. I don't pay attention to that. I'm such a bad adult. Like, what kind of insurance can you get when you make dick for money every month, but yet you are still with your child's father, like, what do? There's got to be cheaper insurance because we pay, let me think, we pay like almost $400 a month for me. We pay almost $400 a month for Aiden and almost $400 a month for Tim. So we pay close to $1,000 a month just for health insurance for all three of us. Does anybody work for health insurance? Or know anybody fucking cheaper than that? Because goddamn girl, motherfucking health insurance is breaking me. And the thing that sucks about health insurance is it's like, just in case something real crazy happens to you, you need to pay this like $400 a month. It's insane. So I'm just using the same little contour color, just on a tighter brush. Anyways, let's stop talking about the negative stuff and talk about the positive. So anyways, I want to curl my lashes. Enough of me bitching on and on about insurance. Have y'all seen this whole thing with Shane Dawson? Like everything that's going on with that? Poor Shane Dawson, like they just fucking slam on him so hard. So what? He made a fucking joke like 10 years ago about fucking his cat. Big fucking deal. Like I'm sure, you know, everybody's made a stupid ass joke or a crude ass remark at some point in time in their lives, right? I feel like, why do people, I mean, do you really think that Shane Dawson like tried to fuck his cat? Do you really think that happened? Girl, come on now. Everybody gets so like uptight and pissed nowadays about the dumbest, littlest shit. That's what sucks about social media, is that your whole, especially somebody like him, that your whole entire life is like on display, which is a huge reason why I kind of like back off and try not to put so much out there. You know what I mean? Because who knows? I may not have the same viewpoints or the same thoughts and feelings that I have 5 days from now, let alone fucking 5 years from now or 10 years from now or 20 years from now, you know? Like, that's the thing that sucks, is that people hold you accountable for shit that you say or do or whatever, when you may or may not have been in like a completely different point of time in your life. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So have you guys ever gotten busted doing something stupid or like talking shit about somebody on social media from years ago or anything? Or have your viewpoints changed or whatever? Please let me know. I haven't. I went through, because I remember when, what happened? Something happened that they went back. What was it? Oh, it was around the time when all those people were like saying a bunch of racist comments. Like people were going back to like Tana Mojo and possibly Shane Dawson and like all these people's like old years and years and years, talking like 2013, 2014 Twitters, and like looking up their Twitters and seeing how they were saying all this racist shit or whatever. I know I didn't do that, but it just made me think like, what kind of dumb shit did I say? I don't like tweet on Twitter, but I have like Facebook, like a personal Facebook that I've had, from, I don't even know how long ago. It's been a while ago, since I started that Facebook. I started it, you know, obviously like when everybody else did, when it got super big. So I went back like, God, I wonder what kind of dumb shit I've said. I said stupid shit, dude. Nothing like racist or anything like that, because I'm not stupid enough to like say dumb shit online. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's just because I was older when all that stuff started, but, and this just like not my viewpoint about things, but I said some stupid shit. I mean, it's still up there, but I really don't give a fuck. Just weird dumb shit, like bitching about work. Like that's like the #1 faux pas, girl. Don't bitch about your job on social media if you still want to have your job. Not that I've lost a job from social media, but I had a friend that lost a job from social media. So me and this girl that I used to be friends with we worked at a nursing home, and we didn't make very much money there. We were aides. We busted our freaking asses. Like, we worked third shift, and we had to like get all these people up in the morning and shower them and get them dressed and do all this stuff. Basically, third shift is one of, if not the hardest working shift when it comes to STNA work, like especially in a nursing home, because not only do you have to do rounds every 2 hours, but in the morning you have to get them up, you have to shower them, you have to shave them, you have to change their clothes, like you have to do everything, you know, get them up and get ready for breakfast, right? So third shift is like the hardest working shift. And we used to bust our asses and we made nothing, dude, nothing, like $8 an hour. So after being there for like 3 or 4 years, and within a 3 or 4 year period, only getting like less than a 50-cent raise within 4 years, we were like, girl, we out. So I ended up going to this nursing home my sister worked at because she's like, dude, they pay so much here and blah, blah, blah. So her and I both went over there and we started working there, and we were working there for less than a week. Oh, that was the L'Oreal voluminous primer thing, by the way. This is the Boxycharm mascara. Let me put this mascara on real quick, actually, because I don't want to poke myself in the eye. So hold on, BRB. Okay, mascara is done. The boys, of course, are in here as they got to go out. This mascara is kind of weird. It's like a really dry formula, and it took me, I felt like I had to comb and comb and comb and comb and comb, and then I got some on my eye over here and I couldn't get it off. It didn't, you know, usually you let it sit and dry and then just kind of scrape it off with like a spoolie, and it wouldn't scrape off. It was a little bit of a mess. The formula's like so dry and weird. I don't know if I like it. It made my lashes look, you know, really nice and stuff, but I don't know. So anyways, as I was saying, I think I want to put my, what is it? My L'Oreal Telescopic over top of it. I mean, they look okay, but I feel like they just need a little bit something. I like my lashes to look real spidery, girl. So, as I was saying, my friend and I started this place. We worked there for about a week, and at the time, the employees in this, excuse me boys, excuse me, could you not do that? Thank you. The employees in this particular setting were not the hardest working employees. Can you just, every time I film, they're like, we're gonna fuck your life up right about now. Oh, you're filming? You're talking to yourself in there? Let me come fuck your life up real quick. Yeah, so the employees in this place were not the hardest working employees, let's just put it that way. So we had to work kind of double time, not to mention the fact that we came from this nursing home where, you know, we busted our asses. Not only would we have to like do things with the residents every day, but we also had to fill things. We had to clean things, we had to do all this. So going from doing all that at that nursing home to this nursing home where they did not have to fill things, they did not have to clean things, they basically sat there all night, did nothing. So, and a lot of the people that worked there were like real not the nicest girl. So my friend goes on Facebook and of course bitches about it, and there was a girl there that did not like her. So she went and told the administrator about how my friend went on Facebook bitching about her place of employment, and they fired her. So just a fair warning, girl, do some adulting before you post things online. Pull out your adult brain and think, should I do this? Is this the smartest thing for me to do right here? Before you be posting shit online, girl. Just the FYI. Just the FYI. Okay, so what is this? Ofra long lasting liquid lipstick in Monaco, I guess. Not my favorite color, but I'll wear it for the sake of the video. I am going to put gloss over it, by the way, because y'all know I don't like matte liquid lipsticks. Although I will say that Ofra is one of the most comfortable matte liquid lipsticks. It's like one of the only matte liquid lipsticks I can actually wear. Comfort wise, because I don't like my lips to be all dry and crusty, you know. I actually kind of fucks with this color. Okay, so my dogs, as you can see, are just, they're getting a little bit restless. They literally like just got up. I was like, yo, we need to go out right in the middle of your filming extravaganza, of course, like they always do. That's it. I'm done getting ready. Thank you for getting ready with me, guys. My back's getting a little sore, so I'm gonna get up and walk around, let my dogs out. Thank you again for your kind comments on my, well, I think I'm gonna post my Boxycharm first, so it was like the video before this video, because I think I'm gonna post that, then this, then a favorites video. But thank you guys so much for your kind comments. Thank you for reminding me that my problems are not so big. That my problems are very minuscule compared to what some of you guys have had to go through. I think sometimes I feel like I needed to be reminded that when it comes to, I think we all do need to be reminded when it comes to, do you hear them back there? They're going nuts. Anyways, when it comes to like bitching, complaining about things going on in our lives, I think it does you good to be reminded that, bitch, you ain't got it that bad. You ain't got it so bad. Look at this. Look at this situation. So it's very humbling, and I thank you for that. I thank you guys for that. So, all right, I'm going to go. I'm going to peace out. I'm going to go let my dogs out, and then I'm going to film my Boxycharm unboxing. And I mean, do you guys really give a fuck what I'm going to do for the rest of my day? Wish me luck, girl, on my epoxy thing, even though at this point I will hopefully have it done and completely installed by the time this video goes up. Let's hope so. Right, Stubby? Because we only got 2 weeks left to the party. Okay, I'm going to go. So, peacing out. Subscribe and things and stuff. So, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Peace.